got up this morning, had breakfast around 10 o'clock. Then we watched a little bit of film on Clemson. Then we got a little 2-hour downtime. Then we had to come here. So.
What have you noticed difference in this Clemson team from the first time you played them in the regular season until now?
They're just playing a lot better, just as a team. They really are banking on Chase. He's been playing really well for them. He's averaging 20 points in the tournament. I think when we played him, he was averaging 10 points maybe. So he's playing at a high level. I think containing him is going to be big for us. And then hitting the rebounds. They beat us in the rebounding battle in interior last game. So.
And how about for you guys? Where do you think your biggest improvement was from that game until now?
Probably our defense and our physicality. I think that our defense is just taking another step since we entered March Madness.
Yeah, why is that? What's going on?
I just think nobody wants to go home at this point, and we just came to a realization that if we don't play defense, it's going to be over for everybody. And this is my last of everything. So if we lose, I'm done in college. So.
Coach Oates just talked a little bit about obviously wanting to make it to the first Final Four and everything. Just how much of that have you guys? How much of it do you appreciate? How much do you try and block it out?
Yeah, I mean it's definitely something to think about in the history standpoint of it, but I'm just trying to keep everybody sane and focused on our games right now. We know that we're capable of winning the national championship. That was our goal coming in, and I think that if we just stay level-headed, we're going to be fine.
At a place like Alabama that does have the obviously everyone knows about football, but the across-the-board success in so many sports, for you guys to kind of be able to bring men's basketball up to that level, what does that sort of mean to you?
It means a lot, man, and you got to really give credit to Coach Oates. Ever since he came here, it's kind of been on the flip. He's kind of got better each year, and they made it to the Sweet 16 last year. We already surpassed that, so it's kind of evident how great of a coach he is, and it's going to mean a lot to the university if we make history, go to the Final Four.
Feels like the last 2 games there's been a hero. It was Mo Diabate, and then it was Grant Nelson. What does that kind of say about the guys stepping up? There's always seems to be that unsung hero so far.
Yeah, I think for us and our team, it just shows how deep we are in depth, how good of a recruiter Coach Oates is, and then guys just being ready, when their number's called. I think that our team is really good with that. Just for instance, earlier in the season, Trelly went down and Dav started playing really well. Unfortunately, he's hurt right now, but just, like I said, just having that, when your number's called, be ready kind of mentality really helped us out a lot.
Thank you.
You mentioned how good a Coach Oates is. Obviously, he's done the recruiting, he has the success and everything. What do you think enabled him to come in and take a program and just immediately juice it up to the next level?
I mean, it's crazy, man. You don't really see that too often. You usually see coaches kind of having maybe 2 to 3 years before they get things rolling, but for him to just get it moving, his first year having an impact and winning, I think it just says a lot about him as a winner, as a competitor. He wants to win. He's going to do what it takes to win. Me being here just a year, me seeing his daily preparation and how he gets us prepared for the game and stuff, it's really not hard to see. It's not a secret why he wins. So.
Seeing what Alabama did and what Oates did, in such a short amount of time, how attractive was that for you when you hit the portal?
It was very attractive for me. I think that what really got me though is, like I said, Coach Oates, he kind of went all in with me, his analytics, his film, and all that type of stuff. I really liked his preparation in recruiting me. I feel like he kind of had all the video set up, like I said, all the numbers. He kind of told me how I would fit in, where I would fit in, then he showed me, and I just felt like he was serious, and I believed him. So.
Is that different from some of the other coaches that you maybe talked to when you were in the portal for,
Yeah, it was definitely different. It just wasn't as in-depth, it was, with Coach Oates, it was very, very detailed. And then, like I said, he showed me as well, so I think that was really attractive for me.
Yeah.
You mentioned last night, you've been you were happy about this game for not only yourself, to keep this going, but for your parents as well. How have you've been bouncing around, you found your groove here at Alabama. How have they kind of been with you and supported you and continued to help you along your journey?
Yeah, I think for anybody's parents, they probably gonna support them through anything they do. My parents have been with me my whole basketball journey, so just to be able to bring them with me and seeing them watch me thrive here, I know that they're really happy, and like all I care about is my parents being happy because they put in so much time and effort just for me to get to this point now. So I'm just trying to repay them, honestly.
When you look back at some of, maybe the harder moments, whether it was at one of your other 3 locations, how do you feel it's come, kind of full circle now with the chance to go to the Final Four after, all this time spending, growing your game, figuring things out at different schools?
Yeah, I think that this is the perfect way to end my college career. Like you said, I've been around for a while. It's my 5th year. I never went to the dance, and for me, it's just, I don't even know how to put it in words. Really, I'm just excited. I'm happy to be here. Like I always say, I'm grateful.
Aside from Coach Oates, what was the most attractive part when you first got to campus? Just about maybe being in Alabama.
Yeah, I would say the Southern hospitality. I didn't really know it was that real. I'm from New Jersey, so it ain't like that up there. And I came from New York, so just seeing how nice people were there and just how loving they were for me when I didn't even commit there yet. Like I was on the strip, and I remember like some fans was like, "Aaron, come down again,"
Really?
like all that other stuff. So I thought that was really cool, and that really drew me in as well.
Is there any other Southern hospitality examples that got you, either on your visit or right after you got there?
I would say probably it's social media. I seen a lot on social media, like they was going crazy on social media. I was seeing on Twitter, a lot of fans was just telling me to come, saying I would be a good fit. So.
Thanks, I appreciate you.
You were talking about, Oates being super detailed and, seemed to have a plan for, you and some of the other transfers and the freshmen that had come in. There was a lot of turnover from last year's team, both on the roster and within the coaching staff, and now here you guys are in the Elite Eight. What does that say about just, Oates and his ability to plan and, just be able to, totally different team, and, yet this year's team got further than last year's team when they were the #1 overall seed?
Yeah, I think that just goes to show, like I said, how just great of a coach he is. Him having a plan in general is just, I think that's probably what really set it off the most with my recruitment. And another thing too, he the only coach that mentioned, getting me to the NBA as well. I thought that was super attractive for myself because that's obviously my goal. I want to play in the NBA. So.
Yeah. What do you think the key was for this team with so much turnover, transfers, freshmen? What was the key for you guys to gel, to get to a point like this?
I just think time. Really, we just needed time to kind of find ourselves. Really just, I would say, time and, yeah, that's it, right? Just time. I think we just needed time. No other words.
Yeah, a lot of ups, few downs over the course of the season. But was there a moment where you guys, things clicked and you were like, you know what? Yeah, we could make a run like you guys are doing right now.
Yeah, I feel like we always, whenever we would have those little spurts in the game where we would see we were guarding for such and such minutes of this game, we could do that for 440, we'll be fine. I think that happened mid-December, early January when we got into SEC play. We kind of showed spurts, like I said, and then I feel like we got better and better and better over time, and now we're clicking at the right time in March.
100%.